Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been putting off talking about this one for a while now, not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now it's time. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer started off by sharing their overwhelmingly positive experience with this electric bike, which they absolutely love. Upon unboxing, they noted that while there are a lot of zip ties to get through, the actual assembly process is quite straightforward. However, this client strongly recommends having a second person on hand, as putting it together involves some lifting and holding parts in place while securing them, which can be awkward for one person to manage alone. Once assembled, the bike's appearance immediately stood out. Our reviewer was particularly fond of the vibrant, colorful wheels and mentioned receiving several compliments on the bike's unique look while out on the trails. The ride itself is enhanced by a large, comfortable seat that contributes to a much smoother experience. This client was seriously impressed with its power, noting that it tackles steep hills with very little pedaling effort when using a low gear and the highest level of pedal assist. Another big plus was that it arrived already equipped with useful add-ons like a rear rack, a front basket, and fenders, which was a great bonus. What really sold our reviewer on the quality of this fat tire bike was how much their girlfriend enjoyed it after a test ride. In fact, they ended up giving her the first one and promptly ordered a second one in a different color scheme for themselves, looking forward to riding together. To top it all off, the company behind the product was proactive in checking on their satisfaction. When this customer had a few concerns, the support team was reportedly excellent and worked hard to resolve everything, earning an A+ for their customer service.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is thoroughly impressed with their new full suspension electric bike, finding it to be a fantastic upgrade. Coming from a previous, larger model, they noted this fat tire mountain electric bike is considerably smaller, lighter, and more nimble, making it a more enjoyable ride overall. The client highlights its remarkable versatility, explaining that it's the perfect size and weight for their 57 partner while still being hefty enough to comfortably handle their own 285-pound frame without any issue. They also appreciated the stylish and eye-catching color scheme, which added to the bike's appeal. The assembly process was described as a breeze, and our reviewer was quick to praise the top-notch customer service they received. The on-road experience proved to be just as positive. The suspension is commendably quiet and smooth, the hand grips are very comfortable, and the 7-speed gear system shifts effortlessly. A significant advantage is that this electric bike is light enough to be pedaled easily without any motor assistance, a feature not common in many e-bikes. Even the lightweight plastic fenders were a welcome touch, as they prevent rattling and don't add unnecessary weight. While the reviewer mentioned they would have preferred a more advanced torque-sensing motor over the current cadence-based one, they were pleased to discover that the system's settings can be adjusted to tweak the motor's responsiveness. Based on their experience with a similar battery on their previous bike, they are highly confident in getting an impressive range of over 60 miles per charge. Overall, this client is extremely satisfied and looks forward to putting many miles on their new ride.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer recently acquired an electric bike, which turned out to be a truly pleasant surprise, purchased primarily for their younger daughter. One of the most significant aspects that sealed the deal was the ability to set the throttle, offering a crucial level of control that made this bike perfect for a growing rider. Its overall size also hit the sweet spot. While our reviewer noted it feels a little heavy for their daughter right now, it's clearly designed to be manageable for a small preteen or teenager, making it an excellent long-term investment. The primary motivation behind this purchase was to tackle the local gravel railroad trail, located about 4 miles from their home, which includes some challenging hills on the way. This client already owns more robust electric bikes from brands like QuietKat and Rambo, and was thrilled to find that this new addition will fit right in. They envision their daughter confidently navigating trails and fields alongside them on what they affectionately call this stout little powerhouse. Beyond its performance capabilities, our reviewer was quite pleased with the accessory package included with this bike. They particularly appreciate the extra storage rack, though they plan to hold off on installing it until their daughter is riding more frequently during the warmer summer months. The entire setup process was surprisingly smooth. Assembly proved to be straightforward, thanks to instructions that were clear enough to follow. This client did, however, take the initiative to watch a few YouTube videos beforehand, admitting to feeling a bit apprehensive about starting the build without extra guidance, which ultimately made the process even easier. Furthermore, the packaging for this electric bike was exceptionally well done, ensuring everything arrived in perfect condition. Considering the overall positive experience, from the thoughtful features catering to a younger rider to its rugged performance on varied terrain.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.